And my mom told me, she said, no, pap smears are for ladies. And I said, that's what you think, but who's laughing now? So I play drums, and I'm a human, so that makes me not as good as synthetic drums because they're perfect. And Kickstart the Sun, and that's the band that I'm in. And yep.
On the topic of drummers, it's my chance to weigh in, let you hear my thoughts. Greatest drummer ever, Posh, duh, Spice Girls for life.
So being a drummer, it's really just about playing the drums. You put your beat, you put your foot on the bass pedal, and this is kind of your rhythm hand. Usually your right hand, you lead with that. And this one's a little bit faster than this one, and that takes some practice to make it. And so that's when you play the drums, that's how it sounds. And computers, they don't give a darn hoot about which hand you're playing with, because they're just like, hey, we can just be all hands at once. They have a million hands.
It's really much more exact to use computers. It's like they have a million arms and drummers only have two. I don't know if you've heard that before. Also, that computers are just like a lot smarter.
Pretty confident that cottage cheese is not cheese. I think actually, if we're gonna go down to brass tacks, if we're gonna get into the science of it, I would say that cottage cheese is probably actually made of milk.
JT plays a mean set of drums. J Beebs, all the J's. Look at that, Justin Booth.
I don't like it when people touch me below the knees.
Acoustic drums have a lot more expression and feeling in them, and you don't want that in mainstream music. Self-expression is pretty outdated. So we want to make music that reflects that, and so we use pretty much everything that we record is actually fake. We actually don't own any microphones. Everything is synthesized now. And that's why no one wants to come see us play live, is because we actually do play. So we're working on getting rid of that too. Basically, our ideal situation is we're just on stage and we stand there and we don't even hit play on a computer. That's way too much effort. We just stand there and someone off stage hits play, and then we watch the crowd and they watch us just do nothing and listen to the music. That's probably as good as it gets.
I know we're talking about drummers, but I wish there were computerized singers. Not just auto-tune, like full-blown replacement singers. If Siri wasn't an idiot and she could sing, something like that for me.
And so just concluding all of that with being a drummer, I honestly think if you play the drums, you're going to want to use both sticks, both the hand times, and you're going to want to have fun with it, because if you don't have fun, and if you're not if you're not a drummer, then you won't know, then you just play another dang instrument, you goof. Pretty much, if you're going to be my lover, first you got to get with my friends. Tell me what you want, what you really want. It's kind of like the Spice Girls. They didn't have a drummer. They used their voices and they used their brains. And if you think about it, they're just like drummers, except they use their voices and they don't play drums. So in a sense, Spice Girls are nothing like drummers.